Kenafeh plus or minus I to the first kadaïfi, also spelled Knafeh, Kunafeh, Knafeh, or Kunafa, is a Levantine cheese pastry soaked in sweet sugar-based syrup, typical of the regions belonging to the former Ottoman Empire. It is a dessert speciality of the Levant, especially in Lebanon, Jordan, the Palestinian territories, Israel, Syria and northern Egypt. It is a first cousin of the Greek kadaifi and the Turkish tel kadayıf plus or minus f, ka 1/4 nef and ekmek kadayıf plus or minus fa plus or minus. Preparation. Kanafeh pastry comes in three types: kishna crust made from long thin noodle threads, neama, semolina dough, mhira, a mixture of kishna and neama. The pastry is heated in butter, margarine, or palm oil, then spread with soft white cheese, such as Nabulsi cheese, and topped with more pastry. In kishna kanafeh the cheese is rolled in the pastry. A thick syrup of sugar, water, and a few drops of rose water or orange blossom water is poured on the pastry during the final minutes of cooking. Often the top layer of pastry is tinted with orange food coloring. Crushed pistachios are sprinkled on top as a garnish. Variants: Kakit Kanafeh. This variant is popular across the Levant and Turkey, where it can be eaten for breakfast, though it is primarily considered a dessert. Eaten as a sweet or hilwar, it may also be placed in a special flat bread and sprinkled with sesame seeds. It is traditionally served alongside, or drenched in, a thick, sugar-based, honey-based, or glucose-based syrup called kata or atta. The city of Nablus is especially renowned for its kanafeh. Kadayıf plus or minus f and ka 1/4 nef. The Turkish variant of the pastry kanafeh is called ka 1/4 nef and the wire shreds are called tel kadayıf plus or minus f. A semi-soft cheese such as yuffa peanut, made of raw milk, is used in the filling. In making the ka 1/4 nef, the kadayıf plus or minus f is not rolled around the cheese. Instead, cheese is put in between two layers of wiry kadayıf plus or minus f. It is cooked in small copper plates, and then served very hot in syrup with clotted cream and topped with pistachios or walnuts. In the Turkish cuisine, there is also yassa plus or minus kadayıf plus or minus f and ekmek kadayıf plus or minus fa plus or minus, none of which is made of wire shreds. Rişte unregistered trademark. See unregistered trademark tăifi. This type of Azerbaijanian variant is prepared in Tabriz city of South Azerbaijan/Azerbaijan. A Rişte unregistered trademark. See unregistered trademark tăifi is called tamesh shreds that are cooked typically in Ramadan in the world's biggest covered bazaar of Tabriz. It is made of chopped walnuts, cinnamon, ginger, powder of rose, sugar, water, rose water, oil. Riştə Xətayi. Riştə Xətayi is the traditional cookie for Ramadan in Gilan province, Iran. It is made of rice flour, sugar, walnut, cardamom, cinnamon, ginger and spice, slowly fried in hot oil or fat. Kadayıf. In this variant, called also II plus or minus II plus or minus II to the first or II plus or minus I 1/2 II plus or minus II to the first in Greek, the threads are used to make pastries of various forms, often with a filling of chopped nuts as in baklava. A kadayıf pastry is made by putting down a layer of wire kadayıf, then a layer of a filling of chopped nuts, then another layer of wire kadayıf. The pastries are painted with melted butter, baked until golden brown, then drenched in sugar or honey syrup. Kanafeh in Jerusalem. Jerusalem kanafeh is a neon orange pastry with a crust of shredded phyllo dough or semolina filled with soft goat cheese and drenched in syrup. It is especially popular during Ramadan. World records. The largest plate of Kanafeh was made in Nablus in an attempt to win a Palestinian citation in the Guinness World Records. It measured 75 2 meters and weighed 1,350 kilograms. See also, ekmek kadayıf plus or minus fa plus or minus, Turkish bread custard, phyllo, ktaf, a dumpling-like confection involving some of the same ingredients. References